told you we got a wholesale order. We ended up getting 2 more. But all this needs to be put into a bin. So this is small biz decor. Okay, maybe had unrealistic expectations there. I was so excited to receive an email. So I want to do the same with salmon and learn to love it this year. I'm getting ready for my friends to come over to vision board. I decided to do a hobby vision board. So the first one is craft nights with the girls. It's so fun not having any expectations. Okay, the keychains are all organized. Let me show you what's in this order. Her order was $1,110. And now I'm gonna grab the next wholesale order. Okay, this is the photo I wanna turn into a paint by numbers. Hello and welcome back to my channel and welcome to the first video of 2026. Happy New Year. Can't believe it's 2026. I feel like every year it's unbelievable that it's another year, but here we are. I turned 26 this year. Actually, I turned 26 in January, so pretty soon, which it's just so crazy. But in today's video, I'm gonna be easing back into work and still kind of enjoying the holiday season, if you will. I know the holiday season is officially over, but I have a feeling January is gonna be relatively slow compared to years past. So I'm gonna enjoy and embrace this slower period while still, of course, getting work done and working on the business. I am very motivated as we go into the new year, which I usually am, but we're gonna do some work stuff and personal things in this video. And I'm just gonna take you along for a couple days in my life. Today is January 2nd, it's a Friday, and it's actually 1:30 right now. So I'm starting the video a little bit into the day, but what I want to do today is I want to go live. I want to work on punch needle because I have an order that has 2 punch needle coasters in it. I already did one of the coasters and I'm working on the second one. So she got 2 paw prints, both with black paws and a purple background. And these are punch needled coasters if you're new here. So I work on the back side and then the other side is the front. So I'm gonna work on that today. I already took down all the Christmas decor in the house and in my office. I did it in my office in the last video that I posted, my small business reset video. But yesterday on January 1st, I took down all the decor out in the main part of the house and that's all put away in storage. But I do want to organize the fall decor and put it into bins because we didn't have bins when I took down the fall decor in like November, but I got bins for the Christmas decor and then I got a couple extra bins so that I could store the fall decor properly. So I need to do that. I also got a bin to store all my small business decor because those are in bags right now and I prefer them to be in a bin. So I'll do that at some point. I have 2 outstanding orders right now. I packed a bunch of orders this morning and took them to the post office earlier today, but I do have a punch needle kit still outstanding and like I said, the order with the punch needle goods in it. And then I assume I'll get a couple more orders throughout this video, so we'll do some order packing. I also want to work out today and we're having salmon for dinner. Both of those things are part of some New Year's resolutions. I'm not huge into New Year's resolutions. I feel pretty proud to say that going into this year, I'm kind of continuing goals that I was already working towards or just like healthy habits that I was practicing already. I want to stay consistent working out 3 to 5 days a week. Right now, it's more of like, if I'm being honest, 1 to 3 times. So I just want to ramp that up a little bit and be a little more consistent there. We've been on a good streak though, the past like week. We've been working out a lot. Also, I will say we didn't have a heater in our garage and our garage was freezing. So we weren't working out for a bit because it was just so cold out there, but we got an indoor propane heater, which is so nice and so helpful. So that's been like a game changer. And now we can work out even though it's winter in the garage. So I'll show you that in this video. It's pretty cool. And I will link it below as well if you're interested in it. It's like a no ventilation heater, but we still crack the door going outside just to be extra safe and have some airflow. But we'll work out the salmon dinner. I like had forgotten that Sean loves salmon. I don't love salmon, but I love whitefish, but he hates whitefish. So because of that, well, he doesn't hate it, but he doesn't really like it that much. So because of that, we like don't really eat any fish because we don't like the same fish. But I wanna start to like salmon this year. It's kind of funny. There's so many things, so many foods that I have like forced myself to like. In other words, foods that I used to not like, and then I just kept eating them and I found ways to prepare them in a way I like, and now I love them. For example, avocado. Love avocado now, used to hate it. Cherry tomatoes, I'm still not a fan of those raw, but if they're in a salad, I like them, and I love them roasted or like oven baked. And just like little foods that I used to not like and now I like. So I want to do the same with salmon and learn to love it this year. And then tomorrow, which is Saturday, I'm having a couple of friends over and we're doing vision boarding. So I will include some clips of that in this video as well. But yeah, that's the plan. Oh, also I want to try out a new machine that I was sent. This isn't sponsored, but I'm very excited to try it out. It's a machine that lets me make my own paint by number or paint by numbers. I don't know if that's pluralized, but you know what I'm saying. And it comes with all the paint as well. So I want to figure out that machine and upload a photo and make a little paint by number with the machine. So that's kind of the agenda, what I'm gonna get up to in this video. Let's actually start by going live, and then I think I'm gonna organize the decor, and then we'll do some punch needle. But I wanna see how this live goes. Let me explain for those of you who may be new. I know I explain this in like every video at this point, but back here I have keychains and magnets of hand-drawn dog and cat designs. I sit in this little chair and I go live on TikTok and I show the designs as people comment what breeds they want to see. And I have over 200 to choose from. So for the most part, I have what people are requesting. I did just place an order for a lot of new designs. I mentioned in my last video that I wanted to like batch design, and I did. So I have like 6 new designs coming soon. I still have to pay for it, so it's not in production quite yet, but within a month or two, the new design should be here. Anyways, I showed the designs, and last year it was huge. I was getting like 1,000 people in the live, so many orders, but in the past few months, TikTok has been restricting my lives because I'm like encouraging people to leave TikTok and go to my website, and they don't like that. I know that some people are able to do that and they don't get restricted. Not sure why. I think it's just inconsistencies in the platform and the restrictions. But I found a hack where I just say like go to ourcheerycorner.com if you're interested in any of the products. If I mention like how to shop, or that the link is in my bio, or even like ourcheerycorner.com, or if I say website, all those things seem to trigger the restriction and I get restricted, and then like no one is in my live because they're not showing it to people anymore. So that's kind of what the situation has been with going live. I'm gonna go live today. It's been weeks since I've gone live, and I'm leaving the link in my bio. I used to take the link out of my bio because I think that triggers it as well. But I just want to see if I'm still getting restricted, because it's definitely more annoying to not have that link in my bio and to say like go to ourcheerycorner.com. So I'm gonna try to just say the link is in my bio, or I'm gonna say LINK is in my bio. That was also getting me restricted, but I think it was because maybe the fact that the link was in my bio is what was triggering it. I don't know. Nonetheless, I'm gonna try my old ways and just direct people to my bio and have the link there and cross my fingers that it works. It's a new year. I think they have new policies in place, if I'm not mistaken. At least shipping policies. I don't know about the guidelines and if they've changed anything there, but I'm just blabbering on and on. So let's go live, and then I will let you know how it goes. This is like weird. I haven't gone live in so long. Frenchies, gray, fawn, brindle, black, and blue merle, and natural ears, and cropped ears. Okay, so I was restricted in like 2 minutes, so I'm gonna go back to how I was doing it before, which is taking the link out of my bio. While I'm live, I'll put it back in after I'm live, and just saying go to ourcheerycorner.com. This is the golden retriever, English cream, copper, boxers, flashy brindle, dachshunds, black and brown, cocker spaniel, red, blonde, black. It's ourcheerycorner.com. Oh gosh, I got restricted again. Maybe 3rd time's the charm. This is the last time I'm gonna attempt. And if you're interested, it's ourcheerycorner.com. Silver, white, and red fox. I don't have long-haired Frenchies, but here are the Frenchies: gray, fawn, brindle, black, and blue merle. Okay, maybe had unrealistic expectations there, but that live was kind of how it's been going, if not worse. Like, they really, well, no, because I had my link in the bio. So within 4 minutes of the first 2 lives, I was restricted, although the second live I didn't have my link in my bio, but I was talking more about Instagram, I think, and like following me there. But so that's also like directing people off the platform. I sound like a broken record. This has clearly been an issue for a while, but it was worth a shot to try it my old way and see if it worked, which it did not. But that third live I did was the best of the three. I didn't have my link in my bio, and I was just saying, I wasn't even saying go to ourcheerycorner.com. I said, it's ourcheerycorner.com, which is my username.com. That's kind of all I was saying. And then I put the link back in my bio after I was live. We didn't have any orders from the live, but the last live had about like 150 to 250 people in the live the whole time. I was probably live for like 10 minutes, so nothing crazy. But I will continue to go live this year. Like I've said before, I still think it's a great way to get eyes on my business because it's still like a significant amount of people. I just have these higher expectations because, you know, it was going a certain way a year ago, but I just need to change my expectations and still appreciate what the lives give me, which is exposure and potential orders, because I do still get some orders from the lives. So that's that. But I'm gonna have some lunch. It's 2 o'clock right now, and then I'm going to quickly organize the decor, my small business decor and the Thanksgiving decor or fall decor, and then I will work on punch needling. Yeah. Okay, I have all the fall decor stored in this closet, so I'm gonna pull it out, and then I have these bins that I'm gonna use to organize the fall decor and then the small business decor. So this is all the fall decor. These are like table runners and tablecloths. I'm gonna keep those hanging, but all this needs to be put into a bin. It's in a box, but it's like all thrown in a box, a lot of this. So it's not very like protected. And this is a flimsy box, so I'm glad to be putting it in a more durable box. We got 6 boxes total. I used 3 boxes for Christmas decor. I'm gonna use 1 box for small business decor. I'm assuming 2 boxes will be enough for fall decor. I feel like I should wrap the fragile things with like the towels, maybe? Also, I wonder if I should organize it by like for Christmas I did living room and then kitchen. I don't know, I might just put it all in here and not care for the fall decor. Maybe next year when I pack it up, that's what I'll do because it'll be easier to know. I don't know if I'll need 2 full I probably will. I was gonna say I don't know if I need 2 full boxes for the fall stuff, but I think I do actually. I have like way more fragile fall decor than winter decor, it's seeming like. What else, Donut? Bag of leaves, all the candlesticks. I'll wrap up in the towel. I've broken so many candlesticks. Oh, that sounds breakable. Oh, it is breakable. Wrap this in a towel. This is their treat jar, the dogs. Okay, this isn't that bad. I should be able to do 1 bin now of like the pillows and stuff. So this is fall home decor because I'll have office decor as well. Although that's just gonna be like all my decor, whether it's fall or winter, in the office bin. This bin's just gonna be the pillows. Yeah, I guess that's it. Oh, these little pumpkins. Okay. Fall pillows. And then last but not least, small business stuff, which honestly, I might just put the bags in there, but then I could get these bags back and not have to, these I'll keep in bags. These are pillows. Okay, that gives me 1 bag back. And then this has a lot of small items, so I think I'll keep it in the bag. And then that I'll probably better organize when I pack up after next holiday season. So this is small biz decor. Okay, I'm gonna put these bins away and then we can work on the punch needle order.
Every street is telling me your name. chasing after echoes all the same. Will I run from what I feel? Every step just turns the wheel. In the dark your voice remains, pulling me through all that change. Falling into place. I can feel the turning tide. Everything reminds me of your face. Will I run from what is true? Every step leads back to you. In the dark the light appears, pulling me through all that you make me feel like all is new. I don't know
Okay, I just finished the punch needle coasters, as you saw, and this order is so cute. I'm actually gonna go get my like studio light. It's not really a ring light, but it's a big bright light because it's kind of weird lighting in here and I want to film this order for social media. So let me go grab that and I will show you the order, but also I'll be filming it for Instagram and TikTok. Okay, here is said light. Got it from Amazon. I'll link it in my Amazon storefront. Let's haul this downstairs. Okay, I think I'm actually gonna do it like ASMR style. I think we'll see when I do the editing if I want to keep it ASMR, but I at least want to show myself grabbing these items. So I think I'm gonna put the items back and then film myself grabbing them for the camera. And then I'm also gonna put the label on the candle in the video, including the safety label on the bottom. I just feel like this really drives home the point that this is all like handmade. I also might put a clip of me working on this coaster, but let me show you what I'm packing in this order. So we'll have the strawberry matcha latte candle, which I need to clean up the edges. I'll do that in a second. And then the dog pill bottle keychain, sticker, and magnet, and then 2 paw print coasters. And this order is for Haley going to North Carolina. So thank you, Haley, if you're watching. Like I said, this is such a cute order and I appreciate it so much, and hopefully you see your order on Instagram. I'm gonna pack up a few orders over on Etsy. I had 5 keychain orders come in since going to the post office this morning. So I'll pack these and have them ship out Monday because I'm not gonna do my next post office run until Monday. I don't go to the post office on the weekends, on Saturday if I can avoid it. But let me grab these keychains and I will show you them and then we'll pack them up. And then after I pack these orders, I'll only have one outstanding order at the moment, which is on Etsy. It's for a punch needle kit, but I will pack that on a different day. Okay, here are the keychains I'm packing up. I have a lynx point Siamese cat, a flame point Siamese, a brindle pit bull, short-haired calico cat, and golden retriever.
See you watching me when we're with our friends. It's definitely something in the air. So let's take it from there, 'cause I know you want it. Afraid to let it show, and I know you need it. Why don't we let it grow, grow, grow? I think it's time we stop tipping on our toes. What's holding you back now, sugar? 'Cause I don't know, I sure know you want it. Afraid to let it show, and I know you need it. Why don't we let it grow? Why don't we let it, why don't we let it grow, 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 grow? It grows stronger for every day. We just can't keep it away.
Okay, orders are packed. I think I'm gonna be done in the office for today. Let me look at my to-do list. But Sean just turned on the heater outside for the gym, so I will show you that and we can do a workout. Where the heck is my list? Okay, let me find my to-do list. Okay, I found it. I've already crossed off go live, put away the decor. I could technically cross off order packing, but I think we'll probably do a little more of that. Punch needle, oh, I can cross that off. I wanna do the paint by number machine at some point. Workout, salmon dinner, and vision boarding. That is all that's on my to-do list right now. I also want to redesign my business cards, so maybe I can do that in this video. I was so excited to receive an email yesterday on the 1st that I'm invited back into the Vista Collective. Funny enough, I'm writing with the Vista Collective pen right now. If you're not familiar with what the Vista Collective is, it's a group of small business owners that promote Vista Collective products. For me, it's mostly packaging supplies. Some of it is packaging for products. So I have like custom printed boxes for my DIY punch needle kits with them. My candle boxes, the matcha candle box is printed with them. This is it, not put together, but you can kind of get the idea. And then I have like a bunch of my packaging supplies with them, my business cards, my freebie stickers. I have custom mailers that I actually haven't used yet, but this year I probably will. I'm just waiting to go through my other mailers, but this is an example of one of my custom mailers. Oh my gosh, so many things. My water activated tape, my shopping bags for pop-ups. I literally could go on and on. I get so much printed with them, and I was using them before I was part of the collective, but being part of the collective has allowed me to elevate my packaging supplies because they give me credits, i.e. they give me money to use on their site in exchange for promoting their products, and it's like the best thing ever because I get to enhance and elevate my packaging products. But I'm very excited to be part of the program again, and I'm extremely grateful. I don't take it for granted, let me tell you. I was actually nervous. I was like, oh, I might not get invited back. Like, I don't know if I met their expectations, but I love them so much, and I'm very happy with all their quality of items. And when I do promote their stuff, it's like very, very genuine. I mean, when I promote anything, it's genuine. I don't want to like put you guys onto something that I don't believe in, but Vistaprint really has like amazing quality. So also to kind of further explain Vista Collective, because I didn't really explain it all, I'm realizing not only do they give credits, but they also offer like resources and virtual events for small business owners to attend. I think they also do in-person events. They didn't have any that I was aware of since I joined the program last year, but I think they might have some this year if I'm not mistaken. So they offer like aid and support to small business owners as well, which is like huge and amazing. And that's why I love Vistaprint so much as well. They're just like a big resource and support for small business owners. Anyways, with that being said, I want to redesign the business cards and do embossed business cards. I'm gonna keep these the way they are for now because I have so many of them, so I don't want to redesign them until I'm ready to reorder them. These are business size cards, so they're business cards technically in like their sizing, but they're my thank you cards. So I have large thank you cards that I'm gonna be done with once they're gone. I just have a lot of inventory of those. I put the large ones in kits and then in like my DIY kits and then in punch needle orders. The small ones I put in my like keychain, magnet, and sticker orders. So these I'm gonna keep, but the business cards that I hand out at markets, I want to change. I think I'll do that in this video as well. Whether or not we design it together or I just show you the final product. I might work on that tonight actually, like maybe after dinner, but let's go go pick out an outfit and get a workout in, and then we can make some dinner. It's like a salmon bowl recipe that we're doing. We're gonna be marinating salmon and air frying them, and then we're doing a cucumber salad on the side. And I think we're maybe doing potatoes or one other vegetable, or cabbage and shredded carrots, I think, on rice. Okay, let's get to it. Okay, this is the heater I was talking about. The brand is Mr. Heater. He got it from Home Depot. Like I was saying, we leave the door cracked, even though it's a ventless heater, just to be safe. And then we also have this carbon monoxide detector near it as well. He also points it at the dumbbells before we come out here to warm up so that these aren't frigid, because it's metal. They're actually still very cold, but these ones are not bad at all because it's not exposed metal, but these ones are cold. So my hack, I use these workout gloves and it helps completely. I don't feel the cold metal at all through these gloves. Your love and not a haven, no one man show. You got me feeling good, like I'm drowning in your love. You got me feeling good, knock on wood. You got me feeling hurt, like I'm drowning from your touch. Workout is done, and this is the recipe we're going to be following for dinner. It's by Cook with Odds, and she has all the ingredients and the recipe in the caption, which I always love when TikToks have it right there. Like I said, we're gonna do a little side cucumber salad, and then probably gonna also do cabbage and shredded carrots, which isn't in this recipe, but it pairs well with fish. So I'm very excited. It looks so good. Rice, of course, and then she air fries the salmon, which I love. We're like obsessed with our air fryer, so any chance we get to use it, we use it. And I didn't really even say what it was, but they're honey garlic salmon bowls.
Honey bunny, why are you walking away? Baby, lost your tongue somewhere, don't know what to say. Stop and run around, oh you act like a kid. I am not your mama, just admit what you did. I got enough to do, then hang around and wait for you to grow up and be responsible. It's my heart, of excuses when I simply don't care. Why don't you just move on? We ain't going nowhere. I got enough to do than hang around and wait for you. I said I got enough to do than sit around and wait for you to grow up, yeah, and be responsible.
I just finished making the side cucumber salad, but I added cabbage and shredded carrots to it. And I'm very intrigued, so I want to try it before we actually have dinner. We haven't even started the salmon. Wow. That's a lot of chili oil. My mouth is kind of on fire. I think there's just too much sauce, so I'm gonna add some more cabbage and carrots to kind of distribute the sauce a little bit more. But that's good. Okay, it's taste test time. It looks really good. It smells really good. But let's see if I like how it tastes. I've had salmon many times in my life, so it's not like this is gonna be a complete shock. It's very fishy. Your mom has said that if it's really fishy, it's not fresh.
Really?
Mm-hmm. But I feel like salmon is just fishier than other fish.
There are different types, like Atlantic, sockeye, and then one other kind of.
I like it. This is definitely a meal you have to be in the mood for.
Are you in the mood for it?
Mm-hmm. I'm in the mood for it, but it's very, for me, it's an acquired taste. But like I said, this is a year I'm gonna learn to love salmon. We're gonna try a lot of different recipes. It's really not bad. I think I can learn to love it.
I would say it is a little fishier than.
No, this is how salmon like always tastes
Not
to
in
me.
like a bad way fishy, but like I've had salmon that's less fishy too.
I'm gonna eat this and then I will see you tomorrow for vision board day.
What about Ninja Creamy?
Ooh, after this we're having a Ninja Creamy. I'll insert a little clip of that right here. It's mango, frozen mango, Greek yogurt, mango protein powder, which is so good. And then that's literally it. But then when I make it, I add a little bit of like oat milk to help it be more creamy. But yeah, we're gonna have that. And then I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow we're doing vision boarding, or I'm doing vision boarding with some friends. It's the next day and I'm getting ready for my friends to come over to vision board. They should be here in about 30 minutes. It's like 12:30, they're coming at 1. And I set up the little stations. We're doing it on canvases. I think these are 10 by 10, yeah. And I got some gold stars. And then this is for the Mod Podge, or Mod Podge. We're gonna like glaze it or seal it after. I'm gonna use sticker paper and we'll print out all our images on sticker paper so we can just stick it on and not have to glue it. And then over here, I'm prepping some vegetables. I'm also gonna make pigs in a blanket, and I think one of them is gonna bring some fruit over. And what else? I think I have popcorn I can put in a bowl. I wanna make sure we have enough snacks. I'm gonna finish chopping up these veggies, and I will see you when it's time to vision board, and I'll show you like all the food we got going on as well. Maybe I can think of something else, but I will see you soon. I feel like my camera is not doing a great job lately of focusing in low light settings, so I apologize if I'm a bit out of focus, but it's 8:30 right now and my friends left like 2 hours ago, and I've actually been finishing a craft since they left, but I want to show you what I made. So while they were here, we completed our vision boards. I decided to do a hobby vision board because I have this vision board hanging here that's like a personal / small business vision board, and everything on there is still what I want to strive for and continue both in my personal life and my small business life. But I don't have a hobby vision board, so I thought this would be fun to do, and I'm gonna hang it somewhere in my office or set it up somewhere so it's on display. But I actually ended up using photos from my own life. So I picked out my favorite hobbies I want to continue, and then I also picked a couple of new hobbies and found photos for those, and then I printed them on sticker paper, stuck them onto this canvas, and then coated it with Mod Podge and added some gold stars as well. And I found a couple of quotes as well, so I'll start with the quotes. This one says, "You don't have to be good at something to enjoy it." And then this one says, "Always find time for the things that make you happy to be alive." And I think that one's really cute the way it's like presented. And then for photos I picked, I guess I'll kind of just go across. So this is a photo of us in Hawaii. It's supposed to represent traveling. This was not supposed to make it onto the vision board. That's so funny. I had cut it out. It's one of the magnets. It's my cinnamon roll magnet, and it's just floating over there. This is a junk journal spread. I want to continue junk journaling in 2026. This is pickleball, another hobby I have that I want to continue. More traveling photos, swimming, but more specifically swimming at our local lake, and kayaking. And this is a photo of kayaking with Duncan. Ice skating, which that will happen very soon because it is the season. More traveling. This is from Yosemite. This is a photo of my setup for working on clay magnets. This is more travel. This is a photo from Southern California. Tap dance. I want to continue tap dancing. This is another one of my photos. Kayaking, more travel and hiking. This is a new hobby. I want to do embroidery or needlepoint, but needlepoint canvases are really expensive, so I don't know if I'm going to pick that up this year, but I love the look of embroidery, and this specific one is really cute. Making puzzles. I did not make many puzzles last year, and the reason is because I don't have a good setup for like leaving a puzzle when I'm working on it, but I just purchased a mat that you make the puzzle on and then you roll it up and you can roll it back out to continue the puzzle. So now I have no excuse, and I want to make puzzles this year. I have a few I want to do. More cooking and trying new recipes. This is a recipe we made the other night. Wait, you saw it. This is the recipe we made last night, the salmon. It's already on the vision board. Paint by numbers. This is not my photo, but I want to continue working on paint by number kits. These are clay magnets I made. I'm sure I'll make more this year. I love working with clay, so maybe I can make some more creations. I've done keychains, and actually one of the friends that was here tonight, she used to own a business, and one of the things she made are clay earrings. So I think we're gonna do clay earrings one night, the three of us. And then more food to represent cooking. But yeah, that is the hobby vision board. I think it turned out really cute, and I will find somewhere to put it and display it. And then we started working on punch cards, which I've seen all over TikTok, and it is such a cute way to track your goals. It's supposed to represent a punch card like a reward system when you, I don't know, go to a nail salon, a hair salon, or like a restaurant when they give you a punch card. And once you get all the punches, you're supposed to like give yourself a little reward. I only put rewards on a couple of these because some of them, like one of my cards is tap dance session, and I feel like my reward would be get a new pair of tap shoes, but I just don't need a new pair of tap shoes. And I feel like a lot of the rewards for these cards would be monetary, and I'm not trying to spend a ton of money this year. But let me get into it. And I picked items that I want to work towards all year so that I don't have to make new punch cards every week or every month even. So the first one is craft nights with the girls, and we decided that we're going to try to do one a month. So we have 12 here, and then dinner and drinks every 6 punches. So twice a year or twice this year, we're gonna go get dinner and drinks. So that's fun. I think that one's really cute. Then I have date nights with Sean, and I have 15 little hearts on here. Every time we have a date night, I'm gonna punch a heart. Books read, I have 10, and I know that number is probably very low to a lot of people, but I'm still kind of getting into the groove of reading and reading consistently, so I don't want to aim crazy high. So I put 10 books for the year or whenever I achieve that. Try a new recipe. I have a feeling we're gonna try a lot more than 10 recipes this year, but that's okay. So I put 10 little eggs to represent each recipe, and then I said new cookbook for 10 punches. And then here's the tap dance session one. I have 15 here, and this is just for every time that I tap dance. For those of you who don't know, I'm a tap dancer, and it's a hobby that is near and dear to my heart, and I don't do it as much or as frequently as I used to. So I made a card for that, and then take a hike to track how many hikes we do this year. This is the last card. It's travel somewhere new, and I did 8 little suitcases, and the suitcase tags have the numbers on them. Obviously some of these I might do more. Some of these hopefully I don't do less, but I might. But this is such a cute craft idea, and just such a great way to track goals and to work towards something with incentive if you do choose to put a reward at the end of each card. And they don't have to be crazy. Like this one could be get a new book after 10 books. Such a fun girls' night. Wanted to share, and I will just see you tomorrow. Tomorrow I want to try out the paint by number machine, and I had a wholesale order come in tonight, and it was like a $900 wholesale order, so I need to look at what was ordered and make sure I have all the keychains. Hopefully I do, and or magnets. I'm not sure what they ordered. So yeah, we can do that tomorrow as well. Good morning. Today is Sunday. It's January 4th and it's almost 10:30. Sean and I are getting a very late start on the day, but yes, it's a Sunday. Sean's actually cooking breakfast. He's making his signature breakfast sandwiches. It's like an egg bake essentially with eggs and like bell peppers and sausage all together, and he's adding cottage cheese this time, and then we're gonna put it on his homemade English muffins. So I will show you that when we're about to eat it because I'm very excited. But in the meantime, I'm having a matcha. This is sweetened with a little bit of honey and mango. I thawed frozen mango last night so that I could have this morning, and I just mashed up the mango, and it has unsweetened oat milk, mashed up mango, honey, and then the matcha, and it's pretty good. I'm really trying to watch my added sugar and fructose this year. I don't go crazy with it. I mean, I went a little crazy this holiday season, but usually I'm pretty good about my sugar intake, but I want to be even better. So trying to find a little bit healthier of a matcha recipe that I like. So last night I told you we got a wholesale order. We ended up getting 2 more since then. We got another one last night and another one this morning. It's so fun not having any expectations because I seriously had no expectations for wholesale at the beginning of the year. In fact, I was like, oh, people aren't going to be buying wholesale at the beginning of the year because people aren't shopping as much. So therefore, stores don't need to stock inventory as much. But on the flip side, I guess people want to stock up their shop and, you know, have some new products potentially for the new year. So this is very exciting. My expectations are blown out of the water because, like I said, I had none. So who knows, maybe we'll get some more wholesale orders this week. But unfortunately, 2 out of 3 of the wholesale orders, I had keychains that were ordered that I don't have in stock. It's just a couple keychains, but I sent them a message. Hopefully they will get back to me soon. It's my Merle Corgi and my Sheepadoodle. The Sheepadoodle I actually had like 19 in stock, but I got a wholesale order recently and she ordered all 19. So I don't have any in stock, but I do have an order being manufactured right now, but it's just not going to come in time for these wholesale orders that were placed. But one of them I was able to fulfill. Well, I haven't fulfilled it yet, but I know I have all the inventory for it. Let me shut the door because the breakfast making is kind of loud. But yes, so I can fulfill one order, and it's actually the largest order. It's from Magnolia Needlepoint. If you happen to be watching, thank you so much for your wholesale order. And I believe she sells needlepoint accessories, and she's gonna use the keychains as an accessory to something related to needlepoint and like attach it onto, let me see, she actually messaged me and asked if it was okay to do, and I was like, oh, do whatever you want. She owns a needlepoint brand and would like to use them to make Notion keychains with the scissors, needle threaders, and other accessories attached. I wanted to see if it would be okay with you for me to purchase these and add the accessories onto them. And I said, yes, go right ahead. This is a substantial order. I need to ask her actually to use my link next time she places an order. It saves me 15%, which is huge. So I'm gonna quickly send her this message. Before the fees and the commission, her order was $1,110. After the fees, I will be getting $922. But I'm also remembering that a month or 2 ago, I went in and I changed the price of my keychains from $5 to $6 as wholesale pricing. I personally sell them for $10. I've seen people sell them for $11 or $12. Wholesale pricing is usually 50% of the retail price. So based on my retail price, half of that would be $5, and that's why I was charging $5. But because of the fees, I upped the price to $6, and that covers the fees, I'm pretty sure, because 15% of 5 is 75 cents. So by upping the price by $1, I save on those fees. That's just business. Unfortunately, most people, I think all of these orders, I had one order out of all the orders I've received on Faire that used the direct link, and I was not charged that 15%. So all the other orders charging the $6 offset the 15% fee. So that's actually good, and I forgot that I did that. But I want to grab these keychains and pack up this wholesale order with you, and then we'll pack up the other ones if I get messages back from the stockists or the retailers saying what keychains they want instead. I also want to pack this order for social media though. So what I'm gonna do, because I've never packed a wholesale order for social media the way I want to right now, is I want to connect my mic to my phone. So I'm just gonna time lapse grabbing the keychains for you guys. No, I'll put the audio in. You'll be able to hear me still. I'm just not going to be using my mic. And I'm going to talk through what I'm grabbing for social media. And then I will show you everything that I grabbed as well. So Little BTS of filming another short form video. I don't think I'm gonna bring my light out because it's pretty bright outside and the windows are facing this area. But let me set up my phone, attach the mic, and I'll do like a couple different shots on my phone. So let's do it. Okay, first things first, I'm setting up my camera. I'm gonna film the hook for my video first, and then I'm gonna show like close up grabbing each keychain. But for the hook, I want all the drawers and organization to be in the background. So I just need to find the right angle, and then I'm gonna attach my mic as well. Okay, I attached the mic and they're on. So now I just need to do a little test video to make sure the audio is actually connected. Testing 1 2 1 2. Testing 1 2 1 2. Perfect. Okay. I just got a message back from one of the wholesale orders. Let's see who it was and what they said. Okay, they said, hi, you can leave it out. The Merle Corgi keychain. This is for, okay, so I'm gonna take that out and accept that order probably after. And I already know that this is gonna be a longer short form video, which I honestly tried to avoid. I'm still in the habit of doing like the quick short form videos because I feel like that's still what's like trending. I kind of feel like that's gonna shift and people are gonna start posting longer short form videos. People kind of already are, but I feel like even more so in the new year. But for now, I feel like it's still like quick for the most part. And there's a lot of keychains to grab. So when I film this, I'm gonna try to talk a little quicker than I normally would for my camera. And then when I go to edit it, I'm gonna edit it so that I'm cutting out like any pauses. That's kind of how I approach filming for short form. I try to talk a little quicker usually, but you also don't want it to be annoying. It's like a, it's a game. Okay, I'm going to start grabbing these. 3 sheets of paper, crazy. January wholesale orders just hit different. Getting a wholesale order in January just hits different, let alone 3 wholesale orders in the first 4 days of the year. I can't, it's like too, I don't like that hook. Maybe I'll just say the like amount. Let's pack an $1,100 wholesale order. Okay, I like that hook the best. I just want to do a couple of takes of it. Let's pack an $1,100 wholesale order. Let's pack an $1,100 wholesale order. Let's pack an $1,100 wholesale order. This order has 105 keychains of my dog and cat design. This order has 185 keychains of my hand-drawn dog and cat designs, so let's pick all the keychains and pack it up. If you're unfamiliar with wholesale, essentially I'm selling my small business products to another small business and they are gonna resell the products in their shop or on their online site. If you're interested in shopping wholesale, I don't need to put that. So first up, they got 5 of my Red Tri Australian Shepherd keychains. Now we're gonna go closer. I feel like I should put my light on. I have this little reading light. I use it when I go live, and I'm gonna put it on. Then they got 5 Bombay keychains, 5 black and white border collies, 5 brown tricolored border collies, 5 Boston Terriers, 5 Calico Cats, 5 red and white King Charles Cavaliers, 5 tricolored Cavaliers, 5 blonde Cockapoos, 10 black and brown Dachshunds, 10 long-haired blonde Dachshunds, 10 black and brown Dachshunds, 10 long-haired blonde Dachshunds. Okay, you kind of get the point. I'm going to grab the rest and then I'll show you everything that's in the order after. Okay, I grabbed all the keychains. The next step is to organize them on my desk and make sure I grabbed everything and the correct amount of everything. I'm actually gonna clear my desk a little bit so that I have the whole surface to use for putting the keychains out. Okay, the keychains are all organized. Let me show you what's in this order. So we have the Calico Cat, the blonde Cockapoo, the Bombay Cat, red and white Cavalier, King Charles Cavalier, Cavapoo, brown Tri Border Collie, black Pitbull, blonde Golden Doodle, white Golden Doodle, English Cream Golden Retriever, black Lab, English Springer Spaniel, Merle Corgi, black Golden Doodle, gray Pitbull, Golden Retriever, red Tri Australian Shepherd, gray Tuxedo Cat, Husky, black and white Border Collie, brown and white Shih Tzu, Yorkie, copper Golden Retriever, black and tan Dachshund, tricolor King Charles Cavalier, red Golden Doodle or Labradoodle, tan Pitbull, German Shorthair Pointer, long-haired blonde Dachshund, and black and white Boston Terrier. Before I pack this up, I'm gonna have some breakfast, so let's go eat and then we can pack this up.
While I waited for the sun to shine, I was crying on my own. It was all a waste of time all along.
Okay, I just packed up that order and now I'm gonna grab the next wholesale order. One of them, I'm still waiting on the customer to message me back regarding what she wants to do with the keychains. Yes, I know I can put keychains out of stock on Faire, which I might eventually do. It just adds another layer of me then having to go back into Faire to restock them because not everything is synced perfectly on my Shopify. So sometimes when I update inventory on Shopify, it doesn't sync to Faire. I might have to figure out a system of doing that or just figure out the issue with the syncing. But anyways, this next order, I'm gonna grab the keychains before I accept it just to make sure I have everything. And I also wanted to mention, I purchase insurance for my larger wholesale orders in case a package gets lost in the mail. It's not that much money. I definitely feel like it's worth it. Okay, so this order has 5 blonde cockapoos, 5 brown dachshunds, 5 long-haired blonde dachshunds, 5 fawn Frenchies, 5 red golden retrievers, 5 golden retrievers, 5 blonde golden doodles, 5 yellow labs, 5 Maltese, 5 fawn pugs, and 5 blue and tan Yorkies. Okay, everything is in stock. So let's print the packing slip and then I will show you everything close up. Okay, let me go over what's in this order. So we have the fawn Frenchie, copper golden retriever, brown dachshund, blonde long-haired dachshund, golden retriever, Maltese, blonde golden doodle, fawn pug, yellow lab, blue and tan Yorkie, and blonde cockapoo.
You got me hypnotized, you make me realize, yeah. Just tell me, baby, who's up by your side? 'Cause every day and night, I'm about to lose my mind. We're like birds of a feather by design. You know I kiss but never tell. I just wanna take a chance. The way you move, it gets me grooving on the dance floor. You know I wish upon a well and I'ma take you to the moon. 'Cause I get lifted when you come around. I feel like Michael Jackson. You know it's in the way you move.
Okay, just packed up that wholesale order and I'm gonna grab some Etsy orders and pack those up. Then I'm gonna edit the video that I filmed this morning of packing the first wholesale order. And then I'm gonna do the paint by number, like custom paint by number thing. So let me grab the Etsy magnet and keychain orders. Okay, so for the Etsy orders, I have 2 Lynx Point Siamese, a white golden doodle, golden retriever, orange tabby, long-haired tuxedo cat, and then 2 brown and white Boston Terrier magnets.
You got me wrapped around your touch. Lose me and bring me down to earth. Oh, feels like I'm tired, 'cause baby,
Alright, orders are packed. There is one more order I need to pack and ship out tomorrow, which is a punch needle kit. I might end up doing that off camera, but I'm gonna edit the short form video and then I will see you to create a custom paint by number. Also, I hung my vision board up over here. I think it looks good. I did have a matcha painting I did hanging over there, but I moved it to over there for now. So I feel like this is a good spot for it because it's right in like my line of vision when I'm working at my desk. So I will see it often. Okay, so I heard back from the third retailer regarding the keychains and she swapped both keychains out for different ones. So let me show you what's in her order. Then I'm gonna pack this up. I'm gonna pack it up off camera because you've seen a lot of that already. And then I will see you when it's time to do the paint by number. But they got the black pit bull, blue and tan Yorkie, black and white Shih Tzu, black and white Boston Terrier, black pit bull. Wait, oh, these are, those ones are supposed to go back in my inventory. Okay, husky, blonde Chihuahua, Bernedoodle, blonde Cockapoo, flashy Brindle Boxer, the fawn Frenchie, black and white Border Collie, black and tan Dachshund, golden Retriever, blue heeler, brown dachshund, black and tan German Shepherd, German short-haired pointer, fawn pug, and Maltese. Okay, Sean and I are looking at the paint by numbers machine by Locklick. I wanted him to help because I thought the setup was gonna be much harder than it was. It took 2 seconds. I literally just attached this piece to this piece and put a little screw in under here. And then it came with this little cover. And I put the pen in the spot. It's gonna act like a Cricut would. That's how I'm like thinking about it, where it's just gonna follow the outline. This moves up and down. This moves back and forth. So I don't know exactly how it works, but I assume I'm gonna upload a photo to their software, and then it's gonna turn it into a paint by numbers sketch, number it according to the paint numbers that they provide and what they think would be the most accurate for the colors in the photo. And then I think it's just gonna be good to paint, which is very exciting. I think I wanna do the photo, one of the first photos I took of Duncan and Muffin when they first met, of their noses touching. So I'll see if that photo is an okay resolution and size, but I will keep you posted, and I'm very excited for this. Okay, this is the photo I want to turn into a paint by numbers, and it's currently transferring it into a paint by numbers. I'm gonna do the more complex version with 48 colors as opposed to 5 colors, and I should be able to just send it to the machine and it'll draw it out in a second. Okay, it's currently drawing the image. It says it's gonna take 4 hours, which is crazy. So I'm just gonna let this do its thing. Also, immediately I'm noticing the pen is like smudging, so I can't really see some of these numbers. So I'm hoping that I can print out a guide where, if you're familiar with paint by numbers, usually it comes with a printed guide and it has all the numbers on it as well. So that way I can like look at the guide and see what those numbers are supposed to be. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to look at my original picture to see what those numbers are supposed to be and just like guess what the color is supposed to be. But that's interesting because that's not ideal, right? And I don't think it's the pressure of the pen on the canvas. Like, I had to choose where the pen was positioned, but I don't think it's pushing down too hard. I think the pen is just bleeding. So maybe if I chose a less complex version, it would be better because it would be larger sections and then the numbers would therefore be bigger, like the 48. But yeah, I will show you what this looks like when it's done. Okay, here's the situation with the Locklick I Paint by numbers machine. I ended up stopping the drawing of the paint by numbers because I think my painting was too intricate. The numbers are like, for the most part, completely illegible. The only ones that are legible are like the larger ones, but the pen bleeds, so the numbers have just become blobs. And I know I'm not going to enjoy painting this if I have to reference every tiny section to another piece of paper to see what number it is or what color it's supposed to be. I think this would have worked a lot better if I chose like the 5 paint color one, or chose an image where there's a lot of like color blocking and not just tiny pieces that need to be different colors. Most of the images I would want to create with this would be intricate. I love paint by numbers where they actually look like the real photo rather than like an illustration or like a more simple image, if that makes sense. So this was kind of a fail. Nonetheless, if you want to check out Locklick and this machine, I'll have it linked in the description, and I have a code as well that you can use. But yeah, Sean and I were going to try to paint this for a date night, and I was like, you know what, Sean, I just think it's too smudged and it's not going to be super enjoyable. But that is my honest review of that machine. Honestly, maybe I could have just used a different pen. Maybe I'll give it another shot with a different pen. That might be a good idea, because that pen was like, I don't know, the ink was like bleeding. So maybe I can use my own pen next time and try that. And on that note, I'm actually going to end the video here. I really hope you enjoyed. I had a lot of fun filming, and I will see you in the next one. If you did enjoy, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing. Bye.
Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak, 'cause